I don't know Lamont Roach, but, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and, but don't come and come at me. Yeah.
Tank is preparing for his next fight, but not everyone is convinced it will be the easy win people expect. This Saturday, he will step into the ring at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn to defend his WBA lightweight world title against a familiar opponent. While most fans and bookmakers view this as just another routine victory for Davis, an undefeated knockout artist who has dominated every challenger.
Sure. Soften them up. Then fry them.
Not everyone shares that opinion. Shakur Stevenson firmly believes that Roach won't be an easy opponent, a stance he has maintained since last year. He insists that Roach has the potential to cause problems for Tank, saying, "I don't think it's going to be an easy night for Tank. Lamont is coming ready to fight. He wants to win, not just lay down." Stevenson's opinion isn't just based on observation. He has first-hand experience with Roach, having sparred with him in the past. Roach even played a key role in Stevenson's training camp for his fight against Oscar Valdez. "I've known Lamont for a long time," Stevenson explained. "He's been in this sport for years, waiting for this opportunity. When we sparred, he gave me great work. And later, I brought him into my camp to help me prepare for Valdez. He's a solid fighter."
Lamont, the way that everybody else looks at Lamont, I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Stevenson's comments aren't just about Roach's chances against Davis. They're part of a bigger picture. Stevenson himself is chasing a fight with Tank and is seen as one of the few real threats to his dominance. By building up Roach's credibility, he's subtly suggesting that Davis is beatable. If Roach can give Tank trouble, it strengthens Stevenson's case that he can do even more. Davis, now 30 years old with a flawless 30-0 record and 28 knockouts, has stated he plans to retire by the end of 2025, but Stevenson isn't buying it. He's confident their paths will cross. "It's going to happen," Stevenson said about the potential showdown. "Tank said I was on his list, so hopefully he stands by his..."
I was telling Bud, it's either you or Keyshawn's gonna get Tank, so the walls are closing in, so... Awesome.
It's gonna be him, though.
It makes sense, he's closer.
Big brother first.
His words and makes the fight happen. It's not just Stevenson who questions Davis's invincibility. Terrence "Bud" Crawford shares the same belief. According to Crawford, the list of fighters who can actually beat Tank is extremely short, with only two names that matter: Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. "The only guys I see beating Tank are Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis," Crawford stated. That's a bold claim, but coming from a fighter who has conquered elite competition across multiple weight classes, it holds weight. Crawford has been closely observing
Easy work.
Shakur Stevenson.
Easy work.
Keyshawn Davis.
Super easy work.
Super damn.
both Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, and he believes they possess the skill set and ring IQ necessary to break down someone as dominant as Tank. Meanwhile, Lamont Roach isn't just entering this fight as another name on Tank's highlight reel. The 29-year-old has been preparing for this moment his entire life. He won the WBA junior lightweight title in November 2023 by defeating Hector Luis Garcia on the undercard of David Benavidez's fight against Demetrius Andrade. Roach then defended his title against Firgal McCrory on ProBox TV before landing the biggest opportunity of his career, a fight against Gervonta Davis.
I think Shakur got better skill, and of course he's just better defensively. I'm always going with the better skill, the better defensive fighter. Tank's skill is phenomenal, but I just feel like he's offense first. I feel like he's offense first, or I feel like Tank is the type of fighter where...
Despite his accomplishments, Roach has been largely overlooked in the lead-up to this fight. "This camp is different because I feel like they're counting me out," Roach admitted. My mindset is to beat his ass. I think Shakur wins. I believe he has better skills and, of course, superior defense. I always favor the more skilled and defensively sound fighter, he said. Tank's skills are phenomenal, but I feel like he prioritizes offense. He's an offensive-first fighter, and that could leave openings against someone like Shakur. And he isn't just talking. Roach's father and trainer, Lamont Roach Sr., has watched Davis rise through
people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight.
The ranks for years. He knows what Tank is capable of, but none of that matters now. Roach Jr. has his own plans and isn't concerned with Davis's star power. To drive his point home, Roach posted a confident prediction online. Roses are red, violets are blue. March 1st sounds like, and the new. It's a bold statement, and history shows that fighters who underestimate Tank Davis often end up on the canvas. But Roach isn't just another opponent looking for a payday. He's a legitimate champion, moving up in weight, and he truly
I'm out of that box yet. You know what I'm saying? They're about to put him with a guy at 130 pounds. Whether he's a champion or not, you're getting a guy lighter than you to come up and weight to make you look good again. You know what I'm saying?
believes he has the skills to shock the world. There's a rematch clause in place, so fans should prepare for 2 fights. Roach is already looking ahead, stating that after beating Davis a second time, he would request to move up to 140 and fight Rayo. Meanwhile, another top fighter, Teofimo Lopez, has been paying close attention. Lopez has been searching for his next big fight, but securing an opponent has been challenging. He was initially set to face Subriel Matias, but walked away from negotiations after deeming him unworthy. Now, only a few names excite him.
Yeah, I mean, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too, so I'm going to catch a lot of that backlash too, but I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narratives. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring. All right, brother.
And one of them is Gervonta Davis. While a fight between them isn't close to happening, Lopez has already started the trash talk, questioning the legitimacy of Davis's record. It's going to be a great fight, Lopez admitted, but he's never faced a fighter like me. Never at all. Never. Lopez has spent 2024 defending his WBO and Ring 140 LB titles against solid contenders like Jermaine Ortiz and Steve Claggett, while Davis has had a relatively light schedule.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog. And, he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm going to show y'all what happens when 2 dogs get in the ring together.
Tank's only fight of the year so far was against Frank Martin, which ended in an 8th-round knockout. That's Tank's reputation. He finds his openings, times his shots, and finishes fights with devastating power. But Lopez isn't impressed. He believes Davis has been carefully matched against opponents who were never truly on his level. I think a lot of people just focus on the knockouts he gets, but against who? They're not seasoned fighters, Lopez argued. The biggest question surrounding Gervonta Davis is whether he has truly been
Can't even see who it is. Yeah. Who is the dude? Who is the dude?
And that right there is why Gervonta
tested, or if he's been matched against opponents designed to make him look unbeatable. March 1st is shaping up to be more than just another title defense for Davis. If he knocks out Roach early, critics will write it off as another easy fight. But if Roach can push him into the later rounds and make it competitive, the narrative around Tank's dominance could start to shift. Roach knows the odds are against him, but he doesn't care. He's coming for the upset. Sean Porter knows exactly what it takes to survive in boxing's toughest battles, having shared the ring with elite fighters like Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. With his experience, he understands what makes a fight truly competitive. As he looks ahead to the March 1st clash between Tank and Lamont Roach, he sees something many fans are overlooking. While most expect Tank to dominate in another routine title defense, Porter isn't so sure. He believes Roach's familiarity with Tank, dating back to their amateur days and time spent in training camps together, gives him an advantage that most challengers don't have. Shawn Porter knows exactly what it takes to survive in boxing's toughest battles. He has faced some of the best fighters of his era, including Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, and understands what makes a fight truly competitive. When analyzing the upcoming clash between Tank and Lamont Roach on March 1st, he sees something many fans are overlooking. Most believe Tank will easily defeat Roach and that this fight is just another routine title defense. However, Porter isn't so sure. He believes Roach's familiarity with Tank, stemming from their amateur days and time spent together in training camps, gives him an advantage